I'm going to show you something that I think will help tie everything that we've been talking about for the last few months, tie it all together. I've tried to lay all of the pieces out for you, and this is where I have been headed. And yet, this is only the beginning yet again. When I first started this show, I told you that it was my goal to do a couple of things. One, to always tell you the truth as I understand it. I may get it wrong from time to time, but I will admit it when I do. But also, I wanted to try to do something different. The fringe media, as I'm now calling what used to be the mainstream media, just touches on things. They don't see the big picture. Here, we try to connect the dots for you and tell you what it all means together. Let me give you an example. These are just a few of the stories that we have done. First, there's the Van Jones story. To the fringe media now, this was barely even a story at all. And then when they did report it, it was disconnected from anything else. He was just the green jobs guy who, was a 9/11 truther, and he didn't even know what he was signing. And why would anybody care about attacking the poor man just trying to create safe, effective, clean energy jobs? No, it was about a radical communist revolutionary in the White House. How did he get in the White House? What does that tell us about the vetting process? What does that tell about what direction this government is going? Then there was the stimulus bill. My question at the time was, who's writing these 1,300-page bills? Well, we found out, and we told you. It was the Apollo Alliance. This is us on the board that day when we was trying to show you the Apollo Alliance. This is a progressive, George Soros-funded, extreme left-wing organization. It's all funded right through the Tides Foundation. It doesn't appear left-wing because, they have all of these credible organizations with it. But what are their real goals? Harry Reid admitted to the nation. No, he actually didn't admit. He thanked the Apollo Alliance for their help with the stimulus bill. It seems we need to give up the old-fashioned notion that Congress, the men and women we actually elect and send to Washington, actually write the bills, because they're not just not reading them and then passing them, they're not even writing them. In some completely unrelated stories, we've told you about the ACORN corruption, which has been very evident this past week. The fringe media, when they cover it, has made this story into, we're just touching on it. There are a few bad workers there, and not the massive fraud on the American taxpayers, let alone the power that they hold, because they can't see the whole picture. We've told you that there are radicals. We've told you that there are communist, Marxist, revolutionaries all around this president. Well, somebody else that we introduced you to not too long ago that no one else is talking about, which in a few minutes I think it'll be mind-boggling to you, it's time to reintroduce you to him again. He was a Weather Underground founder. No, not William Ayers. The other Weather Underground founder. There he is. There's his booking chart. His name is Jeff Jones. Okay, remember that the Weather Underground bombed the Pentagon and police station, among other things. Not to stop the war in Vietnam, but to stop the imperialist system of America. These are people who came right from SDS. SDS, this is the Students for a Democratic Society. Whenever you see the word democratic society and it's coming from a group of 60s radicals, run for your life, literally, because that's code language for Marxism and communism. SDS, this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to have a revolution and overthrow capitalism and the Republic of America. But they were split. They didn't know how to do it. They didn't know how to accomplish it. Enter these two people. This is Richard Cloward and Francis Piven. This lovely pair, they were college professors at Columbia University. They said, the best way to bring about the change that everybody is seeking if you're a radical revolutionary is to get everyone on welfare. Just start racking up the bills so the American financial system would eventually collapse under its own weight. You got it? Collapse the system by passing so much, by getting so many people onto the doles that we could never afford it. So, in this group of radicals, there were a few names that we've now heard before. there was Wade Rathke. Is this one Wade? Okay, Wade Rathke. He said Cloward and Piven are right, but we should accomplish that through peaceful means. William Ayers, where is William Ayers? Here's William Ayers, and Jeff Jones, they decided, no, we've got to be radicals. We've got to blow our way up to the top, okay? But they both set off at the same time. He decided that he was going to try ACORN and go the legitimate peaceful route. These two were going to go blow everything up. But the goal was the same. It was Marxist revolution. Okay, so now people will say, why are you going on about all of this stuff? Why are we still talking about people in the 1960s? Because all of these people are still involved. They're still doing it. Wade Rathke with ACORN. His brother Dale, where's Dale? Here's his brother Dale, is at SEIU. We think. We're not sure. He was with ACORN, but nobody will give us a straight answer on where he went after embezzling